You know, guys, I know a lot of you have just read the title and you're utterly confused at the thought that there is any type of bad news for Call of Duty because, of course, as I've even been covering the last few Call of Duty videos, there's been a lot of positive changes. Admittedly so. Any Call of Duty rage bait, oh my god, some bad things about my Call of Duty, man, what the fuck?
Like, seriously.
Hey, bitch, shut the fuck up. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Every single COD rage baiter that you could possibly imagine, damn near all of us unanimously agree that these changes, the no SBMM, the no disbanding lobbies, all of these are fantastic changes for Call of Duty. So how could there possibly be bad news for Call of Duty? Well, that's exactly what the point of today's video is to show you that even though there's good things, there is a hidden truth underneath all of that, and I'm very excited to share that with all of you. But before we get into it, I'm gonna need you guys to cock slap the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. We're on the way to 70,000 subscribers, hashtag F7 down in the comments below. At 65k, we're doing a Battlefield 6 giveaway, and later today on Sunday's stream, we are also giving away a free copy of Battlefield 6, so I encourage you guys to pull up. Anyways, let's get into it, and again, let me just remind you, there have been a lot of great changes here in Call of Duty, so all of you gooch-licking fanboys that honestly have transcended beyond that of a regular gooch-licker, like you guys are genuinely at this point like Call of Duty fucking throatzillas. Alright, if you don't know what a throatzilla is, 18 plus warning right now, please close your ears right now if you're under 18. Miss Adriana Chechik. I've met her in real life, by the way. That's a story for another day. Anyways, a lot of these Call of Duty throatzillas out here think that we have absolutely nothing positive to say about Call of Duty and that all we do is exist to rage bait and all this other shit like malicious intents, we're using you guys for money, we're manipulating you, we're lying, blah, 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 blah. Pussy shit. Get a fucking grip, man. There is positives to talk about with Call of Duty, and I don't care if you get upset. There is still a downside when you're talking about a AAA franchise that is owned under fucking Activision. But even with that said, I wanted to start out with some genuine positivity here that comes out from the Call of Duty Twitter account where they said, the biggest year in Black Ops history starts with the BO7 launch. And it's just the beginning. Season 1 will be our most massive season yet. 18 multiplayer maps and 2 zombie experiences on launch. Then there's Nuketown 2025, November 20th, 7 multiplayer maps in Season 1, 3 more zombies maps, and more to be announced. And I'll make this point later on in one of my own tweets, but if this is exactly the way that they're painting it out to be on paper, this objectively sounds good. And actually, you know what? Let me give you guys my first-hand account of what I had to say about this. By the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, Fooly COD, very simple. Infinitely better than most opening seasons to these shit games. Hopefully this doesn't turn out to be trash face-off maps that they plug extra players into and call 6v6. And this next part is essentially the essence of what this video is about. Looks like years of complaining truly does work. Who would have thought? Once again, this serves as reason to stop listening to these low IQ cavemen that cry over people complaining. Looks very solid on paper. It would take a catastrophic fumble to fuck up the launch of this game. Well done. And I know a lot of you throatzillas out there are gonna cling on to the whole like, oh, he called the game shit. Oh, he think that it would take a catastrophic fumble. Oh, he think that complaining actually works. He's trying to take credit for the changing COD. No, brother, please. I implore you, man. Like, public education is free. It does not need to be this difficult to think.
Fuck school! Fuck all this bullshit! What the fuck?
We're gonna return to that point about years of complaining and all this other shit. I would like to continue with a little bit more positivity before we get into that. Guys, during the Black Ops 7 beta, they added in a map called Toshin, and I'm just gonna be straight up, I like the aesthetic of the map, it looked nice, but it played like fucking dog shit because there was kind of 2 lanes on both sides. But the center of that map was literally this clusterfuck with like a broken down train as the division of the lane with a couple of windows, and it just didn't play right in the center of the map, and a lot of people had feedback about this. And so Matt Scronce literally came out a couple of days ago and said, little sneak peek of the Toshin update coming in Season 1. And where did he get the idea to make an extension of this area of the map? Believe it or not, he got it from a fucking tweet by an ex-pro player called Parasite, who has been pretty critical of the recent Call of Duty games. I'm not gonna come out here and say he's like a rage baiter like me, blame Truth, Nero, everybody else. No, like he's in his own lane, but he is critical of the game. He'll talk shit when he needs to. And it was literally in response to a fucking tweet that these changes to an entire map were made. And if you don't believe me, the changes that they made were literally talked about in the Twitter thread by Parasite and other people, just random fucking people. This was not only a great change to the map, but the matter in which this change came from should literally prove to you why giving any type of feedback in any form, no matter who the flying fuck you are, I guess, depending on the developer, this actually can make a difference. And I'm not saying, once again, I'm not saying, oh my god, I'm the Scoutmaster, man, I changed the game for you. I might make some jokes here or there just to fuck with some of these Throatzillas out here that be crying in the comments section.
It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
But in actuality, it is the total of everybody accumulated together, talking shit, giving feedback, spreading awareness. No, it's not my video with 10,000 views. It's gonna be everybody's videos with a combination of like 1 million+ views altogether. That's gonna push these sort of changes, asking for updates, putting pressure against SBMM and the no disbanding lobby shit, etc, etc. Now with all that being said, the moment you've all been waiting for, how is any of this bad news for Call of Duty? Let me tell you right now, very simply put. A lot of these people view me and all these other people as rage baiters, and now all of a sudden, because Call of Duty and Activision have made the changes that there's reduced SBMM, or that there's no disbanding lobbies, or they're changing the aim assist, or they're making map changes, somehow in these people's twisted fucking brains, that means somebody who is critical of Call of Duty can no longer be critical of Call of Duty. That's not what that means. Truthfully, honestly, it would be redundant of me to start talking shit about SBMM in a game with heavily reduced SBMM that is very similar to the Golden Age CODs that I fucking praise. So I'm gonna tell you right now, yeah, you're probably not gonna see very many SBMM type videos coming soon in the future of my channel. But ask yourself a genuine question right now. Do you think anybody in the right mind would take these changes as an invitation to never say anything negative about Call of Duty ever again? Use your fucking brain when you answer this goddamn question.
I'm retarded?
Guys, this is the bad news for Call of Duty. Not only is it bad news for COD, but it's bad news for the Call of Duty community that gets upset with people that talk shit. Guys, I'm glad that these changes have occurred, okay? Whether or not we're going to thank people that have been pressing against the issue is up to you. I don't give a flying fuck who you give the credit to. But this is just the nature of not only being a content creator that is here for the main purpose of entertaining and informing, but the fact that we have a niche over here where we're very critical of Call of Duty and we make it fun, we add our little spice to it, whatever, here and there, whatever, right? The reality is, if there is so much as fucking spawn issues in Black Ops 7, why would I not talk about that? Why would I ignore that? Why? Because they reduced SBMM, so now I'm not gonna talk about fucked up spawns or incredibly overpowered weapons, or that maybe I think some of the launch maps kinda suck. I played some of the beta maps, I'm gonna tell you right now, not all of them were that great. You truly think because there's reduced SBMM and no disbanding lobbies and they're tweaking with the aim assist that there's no fucking problems with the next COD? It's a product that you pay for. It's a fucking creation that is meant to be played and critiqued and reviewed and improved on as a live service fucking game. I don't know how many morons exist out there that think they have some sort of gotcha moment with like, oh man, they fixed Call of Duty, now these rage baiters have nothing to talk about anymore, man, we defeated them, yeah. Brother, get some fucking brain cells and get some bitches. What are you talking about? And this also coincides with this weird notion that rage baiters have nothing positive to say, even though we started this video out with positivity. And I don't care if you're upset at the title and thumbnails. If you watched the last few actual Call of Duty videos, you would know that a lot of them were mainly positive. Like, there's people out there claiming this is just manipulation and we're lying to our audience for money. Brother, do I look like a billion-dollar company named Activision? Is that what I look like? I'm a single individual in front of a fucking monitor. It's not that fucking deep. I'm a full-time student. I'm happy as shit. I love making content. I love spending time with people. I like going outside, going on trips, traveling, all this other shit. Like, there's so many misinterpretations of making critical content. Like, motherfuckers think that we're depressed out here because we thought Jake Paul was cringe in the last Replacer trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
was that?
I'm sorry,
Brother, get a fucking grip. All of this projection out here is fucking insane. We're gonna make critical content if that's our niche. And even if you think it's reaching or not, my guy, if there's problems in the next game, we're gonna talk shit about how there's problems in the next game. If there's fixes in the next game, and there's positives to be taken in from the next COD, then we're gonna say the positive shit. I've already done that by praising the reduced SBMM update. Oh, and here's another brain dead take that's extremely ironic and honestly fucked up. People think the Scat Master, who's notoriously been against Activision, like, dude, I literally pulled up to Activision headquarters and dropped off a broken copy of Vanguard. I don't give a flying fuck if you call me deranged or crazy for that. I don't care. I think I've taken more of an action against Activision, personally and physically, more than most content creators out there that you know. And some way, somehow, people think that I'll hate on Activision as a multi-billion-dollar corporation, but I won't hate on EA because I like Battlefield 6 multiplayer, as if I haven't been vocally against the BR coming to Battlefield 6. Would it take me roasting Battlefield 6 BR for you guys to understand that I really don't give a flying fuck as much as you guys think, and that if I need to talk shit, then I'm gonna talk shit? Is that what it's gonna take? Because I got you guys with that right now. This is a tweet that comes out from yours fucking truly, Mr. Doug Dimmadome Warzone.
Fuck you, Doug!
Exclusive, the free-to-play Battlefield 6 Battle Royale is officially named Battlefield RedSec, releasing October 28th as previously reported. However, it looks like there won't be any trailers or official announcements until the 28th itself, instead of a day before. A full-on shadow drop. Now, let me tell you very briefly right now. I could talk about this in a separate video. First of all, Battlefield RedSec is such a whack fucking name. Red suck. Good job, EA. What a dog shit fucking name. Secondly, by nature, I just don't like BRs. Thirdly, we saw how much of a detriment Warzone was on the multiplayer of Call of Duty in the last few years. If I so much catch a whiff of that happening in Battlefield 6, you don't think I would talk shit? Brother, do you know whose channel you're on right now? People claim I'm a rage baiter, so there's no way I could be positive about anything. I put out positive videos about Call of Duty, and then I'm positive about Battlefield 6, but oh wait, the only reason you're positive about Battlefield 6 is so that you could be against Call of Duty. And here I am talking shit about the BR for Battlefield 6 before the shit even comes out, and on top of that, there's cope that because SBMM got reduced, that there's nothing the rage baiters can talk about now. Oh, their channels are dead because they're predicated on spreading hate and generating money off of their manipulation to you. Oh, and if they talk shit about Jake Paul on Call of Duty, that means they're clinically depressed. Funny enough, the people that are upset at rage baiters so much that they make that their entire personality, unfortunately, whether they believe it or not, they themselves are becoming the rage baiters. So no matter which way you turn, there's gonna be criticism in the next Call of Duty. It's just going to happen. If you go to the people that are trying to be positive about Call of Duty, chances are they're probably gonna be very, very against people that make critical content to the point that they themselves become as critical as we are. So to wrap this up, no matter which way this goes, the inevitable is this. There will be criticism in the Call of Duty community and about Call of Duty when Black Ops 7 launches. And that is the fucking bad news. You stupid fucking Throatzilla bitch. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. What are your thoughts on the Black Ops 7 changes going into launch and the Season 1, as well as the reality that people will be critical of Call of Duty no matter fucking what? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos, and yeah guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.